The Outsiders from Cleveland, Ohio. The number 13 song this week from the fall of 1966 on the WIXY Super 60 survey, Help Me Girl.
Number 12.
Who can forget this song? Johnny Rivers, one of the greatest artists of the 60s. A beautiful ballad called The Poor Side of Town on WIXY1260.
Johnny Rivers from 1966, The Poor Side of Town. That was number 12 this week in WIXY's Top 15.
Number 11.
It was November 4th.
The United States and Russia signed an agreement to provide direct air service between New York City and Moscow.
September 12th.
Gemini 11 is launched at Cape Kennedy and links with a target satellite on the first orbit.
September 27th.
President Johnson and West German Chancellor Erhard complete 2 days of talks in Washington.
It was the fall of 1966.
The number 11 song from this week on WIXY from 1966. Simon and Garfunkel.
Number 10.
Tommy, James and the Shondells. It's Only Love.
You can't black it through. It's only love. Try to get
PJ and the Shondells with Only Love from the fall of 1966 on WIXY 1260.
Number 9.
The big claim to fame for Richard and the Young Lions. Open up your door on WIXY 1260, the number 9 song of this week in the fall of 1966.
Left you at it.
Richard and the Young Lions here at WIXY 1260. We are doing the top 15 countdown from the fall of 1966.
Number 8.
This is one of my favorites. This is the Vaudeville Band, and we can all sing Winchester Cathedral here on WIXY 1260. Hey, if you think you know what the number 1 song is from
Give us a call.
That's right, 216-759-8964, and let us know what you think it is.
We have 40 minutes to go tonight on the Ray King and Lisa Jordan Show on WIXY 1260. Oh, yes, the new vaudeville band and their one claim to fame, Winchester Cathedral. I remember when Big Chuck and Houlihan did a takeoff on that called Winchester Kolbasi. What do you expect?
The original non-stop music hour from Super WIXY 1260.
Number 7.
Oh, yeah, a great song, a one-hit wonder for a group, I think they're from Michigan, aren't they? The Rationals, with the original version of Respect on WIXY 1260.
9:25 here at WIXY. We're waiting to hear what that number 1 song is if somebody wants to call us, so give us a call. That was the Rationales and Respect. Our number is 216-759-8964, and I think we are ready for...
Number 6.
This is Mellow Yellow.
4th.
The United States and Russia signed an agreement to provide direct air service between New York City and Moscow.
September 12th.
Gemini 11 is launched at Cape Kennedy and links with a target satellite on the first orbit.
September 27th.
President Johnson and West German Chancellor Erhard complete 2 days of talks in Washington.
It was the fall of 1966.
Oh, okay. Here's Donovan with a rare stereo mix of Mellow Yellow.
Mad about saffron, saffron.
WIXY, Cleveland.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to History in the Making, the combined Lisa Jordan and Ray King show, only on
WIXY 1260. Number 5.
There somewhere. Oh, yeah, Mitch Ryder, Detroit Wheels. WIXY played the hell out of the song. This is 2 songs actually together, Devil with a Blue Dress On and Good Golly Miss Molly.
All right. Jump up. Get it. Hey, devil with a blue dress on. Got to jump up. Gotta feel it.
WIXY 1260, that's Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels with Devil with the Blue Dress On. That was the number 5 song in the fall of 1966 on WIXY 1260.
WIXY number 4.
I love this song when I first heard it. These are the Blues Magoos. Number 4 from this week in 1966. We ain't got nothing yet. Yes, the Blues Magoos from this week in 1966. That was number 4. We ain't got nothing yet.
Number 3.
This is Diana Ross, and you keep me hanging on WIXY1260. Diana Ross and the Supremes, You Keep Me Hanging On from 1966 Top 15.
Number 2.
These are the Beach Boys.
I love the colorful
The Beach Boys, the number 2 song this week in November of 1966, and Good Vibration.
In Cleveland, it's number 1.
I don't know how. Here's Peter and Gordon, the number 1 song this week, Lady Godiva.
17, a beauty queen. She made a ride that caused a scene in the town.
Lady Godiva.
Oh yeah, this was a number 1 song this week on WIXY1260 back in 1966. Lady Godiva by Peter and Gordon. Lisa, what do you got there?
I'm looking this up because we've been talking since this, we couldn't believe that this was the number 1 song. To see, we've been thinking that this is from some movie.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
At that point in time, so we're going to try and find out.
Here's an interesting tidbit for you. Now, we just played 15 songs in 44 minutes. It took WIXY an hour to play 15 songs, and that was good back then. Why?
Right.
That's how many commercials they had in 60 minutes. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is WIXY
with the largest playlist of
any online
station.
That's right. Only WIXY has a playlist of 3,500 songs.
That's 3,500
songs. Unlike your standard oldie station that plays the same 300 songs over and over and over again,
only WIXY has a playlist so large each song repeats only once a week.
WIXY's playlist begins in 1959.
Venus, if you will.
Goes through the
60s.
I wanna hold your hand. Now I'm a believer. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius.
And the 70s.
and stops in the
early 80s.
Still got to know to me.
That's WIXY1260 online.
The only station with over
3,500 songs.
WIXY1260.
Oh yeah, that's us. Listen, we're planning something new around the 8th of December. That's a Saturday. We're thinking about doing a show playing only long versions of songs in the afternoon from like 3 to 6, playing long versions of like Evil, Layla, Shining Star, Lion Eyes, the one in the background, Rare Earth, album versions of songs. Look for that Saturday, December 8th, between about 3 and 6 in the afternoon.
And now, another classic WIXY super oldie in true stereo.
Another hit from 1966, The Trogs in stereo, Wild Thing. Yes, the Rascals from
1966.
This is Groovy Kinda Love by the Mindbenders here on WIXY1260.
When I'm feeling blue.
Yes, the Mindbenders with Groovy Kinda Love from 1966. Here comes the original version of Walk Away Renee. This is the Left Bank on WIXY.